Men are not meant to be dominant. Men are meant to be submissive.
Cares about when you do that and there's like muscles there. Nobody cares about that. We don't want to see that.
Too short to exercise. I'm just gonna be honest. There are so many better things to do than exercise.
It hurts me to see how corrupted you are.
I can cry. So it's okay to be weak.
You are not welcome.
I need to be here.
It is okay to be fat.
Working out with only the intention of weight loss
At first, I was like, what the fuck am I watching?
I don't know who the hell these people are that are telling men to be submissive and to not be dominant and not to go out there and conquer shit and telling men it's okay to be fat and do nothing with your lives and cry and all this bullshit.
Yeah.
I don't know why they are trying to turn men into a bunch of pansies.
I think that might be the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
It makes no sense to me. We are supposed to go out there and be conquerors. We're supposed to be leaders. We're supposed to be go-getters. We're supposed to get off our ass and do the things that make us uncomfortable. Why are you telling men to be a bunch of bitches? I don't understand. Why would you want that for our society? You need people that are go-getters. You need people that have strong wills. You need people that believe in things. You need people that have purpose. You need people to be physically and mentally strong. The people showing those videos were not physically or mentally strong people.
If you don't want to do certain things or you don't like certain things, you don't have to. But you don't need to tell other people that that's the way of life. Do you know what I'm saying? Like the person that's like talking about the back muscle or whatever.
Yeah, saying
that's
we
your
don't care.
opinion. Do you know what I mean? Or people saying men need to be submissive. No, that's your opinion. Don't tell everyone else that they should feel that way.
And your opinion's wrong anyway. Men are not meant to be submissive like that. We're just not. Don't get me wrong. There's times in your life where you can be vulnerable, especially if you're with that one woman that you're going to be with however long, or even if you're vulnerable in front of your mum every now and then. I said it last time, I'm going to say it again. You are supposed to do things that make you uncomfortable. That's what makes you stronger. Struggle makes people stronger. And men do need to go through a certain level of struggle in their life to turn into the kinds of men that society respects. Strong men do not do bitch-ass things like attack women. Those are weak men. You learn to become a strong, stoic man through doing things that are uncomfortable because you learn discipline. Like I remember when I was a kid, my mum forced me to go to martial arts school. I didn't want to go initially, and she put it in my head to go. And the more and more I went, the more disciplined I became. Because when you do martial arts, it really does teach you a lot about how to respect others and how to be disciplined. I'm grateful that my mum took me to that. It was a school that did a Shotokan karate style. I went there for a long, long time, and I got all the way up until, like, I think it was the purple belt with a red ribbon or a brown ribbon. I can't remember. It was quite high up. And it got me into other martial arts, and I continued doing it for a very, very long time. And it made me stay consistent in the gym. It made me stay consistent with my, with just like keeping the fat off my body. Not to say that we don't all fall off. Everyone has times where they put on a bit too much weight. It's Christmas now. Like everyone's going to be putting on weight, but it's understand that when January hits and the festivities are over, you need to get back on the grind. You need to be out there chasing your dreams, achieving your goals, waking up early, going to bed late, sacrificing a little bit of sleep if you have to get to the next level. Someone else is just going to outwork you. Don't listen to these fucking losers that tell you to be a submissive man, that no one cares about your muscles. Who cares if no one cares? You should care about your muscles. It's good for you to go and train for you. You shouldn't be doing it for other people. Training yourself will inspire people that have common sense to go and do it themselves, because they'll see that you're a better version than you were yesterday. All of these people that are saying it's fat phobic to go and to train with the intention of just losing weight. Bullshit. That's not fat phobic. Do people even know what phobic means? What a phobia is? That means you're scared. I'm not fucking scared. I'm just aware. I don't know why they keep saying this shit. It's so irritating. Telling men that it's okay to be fat is not okay. If you want to be fat, go ahead. But don't give people bad advice. That kills people. If you don't care that we've got that the man down the road's got tricep muscle, who gives a shit? Why are you putting that out there? Right, because you look like a 2x4. You look like a literal toothpick, so you've got to try to put someone else down. But guess what? People that are going to the gym and building their bodies up, they're not so fragile that they're going to look at themselves differently because some lesser man told them that.
Do you know what I think though? I think that when people have something to say about something, I feel like it is their own insecurity or a reflection of their internal thoughts. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? So like, I feel like you're right there. This person is putting down guys that might have a bit more muscle, saying you don't have to, but maybe that's really deep down because they want a bit of muscle.
Do you know one other stereotype I've noticed? They always say that the guys that look huge in the gym, or the gym rats, or the people that have got a lot of muscles, they ain't got anything up here. Well, you tell me this. If you had common sense, wouldn't it tell you to go to the gym? If you had some brains in your head, wouldn't it tell you to go to the gym and not sit on the couch to be a slob? But who's really the stupid one here?
People are like that towards women as well. Like if somebody thinks a woman is pretty, they just automatically assume that she's dumb.
Oh yeah, no, 100%, 100%. But you always hear the stereotype that, oh, the gym rat, they've got it all going on their body, but they've got nothing going up here. To be waking up in the morning, to be going to the gym early, to be going to the gym after work, to be putting the hours in to build your body up, at the very least, you have a strong mind. It's not easy to do those things because half of that battle is in the kitchen and eating right. And we all know, especially with the way our society is set up now with food and overconsumption, it's very easy to put on weight. So having the strong mentality to get yourself up, to talk yourself out of your bullshit excuses, to talk yourself out of, oh, I'm just going to get some extra sleep today, to pretend like you can't just get yourself up and go to the gym after work and make any excuse you want, to instead not go and sit on a video game or doing something unproductive. Those are the people that have common sense. The people that are telling guys to stay out of the gym, that it's okay to be fat, that no one cares about your muscles, they're the stupid ones. It's not the gym rats. The gym rats have enough common sense to know.
Yeah, but I think watching that video, watching the first half, you're just like, this is what this generation has come to. And then you watch the second half and then you're like, there it is. Like,
no, there is resistance against this tomfoolery.
No, but like the second half was so nice and reassuring to see.
Yeah, because all of the people they showed in that, Michael Jordan, Andrew Tate, they showed like people in the military, they showed David Goggins, they showed Elon Musk, all these men that have done these great things, that have become great people and have achieved vast amounts of success, and they're even generational wealth, and who have built their bodies up to be physical specimens, and just the military out there protecting us. And all these people doing these dangerous jobs that other people don't want to do and achieving these things that ordinary people can't do. And you think that's weak. You think that we're not supposed to be like that. How do you think our society and our infrastructure got to the place that it is now? Do you know, if anything, you know how they say that the people in the second half of the video would be considered toxic masculinity? Don't you think the people in the first half are the toxic ones? They're the toxic ones. They're the ones that are trying to destroy us. They're trying to destroy what it means to be a man.
Absolutely.
Listen, you know, Jordan Peterson became so insanely popular off the most simple message that men need to be accountable and responsible. That's basically what he told men. And you had millions of men stand up and be like, yeah, that sounds like something I want to do. Because like I said before, if you give a man a purpose, a true purpose that he can work towards, he's going to work his ass off to get there. He's going to struggle to get there. And the struggle will make him a better person and a stronger person. But telling men that it's okay to be a lesser version of yourself, I ain't trying to hear none of that bullshit. I ain't got no time for people like that. Now, that's not to say that there's not things about masculine nature that maybe need to be worked on here and there. But I don't subscribe to this whole toxic masculinity thing about traditional males and the way they're talking about the men in the second half of the video. That is all bullshit. That is people trying to tear down men and tear down our society. The weak men are the ones that attack women, not the strong men. The weak men are the ones that sit at home and don't go to the gym. The unintelligent ones are the ones that don't figure out they need to work in their body as well as read books. Those people in the first half of the video are there's no nice way to say it. They're just a bunch of degenerates. I have no respect for them whatsoever.